She came home late. Her apron still smelled of cheap whiskey and fried grease. But it was her arm that caught me, the angry red welt that crawled up her skin like a serpent of heat. She tried to smile, forced it. "I spilled some coffee on myself, honey. Clumsy me." The tone was wrong, too light, too rehearsed. When she went to shower, I stared at the welt again in my mind. Not a spill. The edges were jagged, like force, like violence. I called her boss, the restaurant owner. He didn't hesitate. He didn't stutter. He sneered. I shoved her. She was too slow. "You got a problem with that?" The line hummed in my ear. My knuckles turned white on the receiver. But my voice remained calm. "No, no problem." I hung up. Inside me, something quiet shattered. One call. That's all it took. And then I waited. Morning came. The sky was pale and empty. She sat across from me at breakfast, sleeve tugged down, hiding the mark. She laughed at something on her phone, pretended everything was normal. But I couldn't stop replaying his voice. That sneer, that challenge. I shoved her. The words poisoned every bite of food. They weren't just an admission, they were ownership. He wasn't confessing, he was boasting. He wanted me to react, wanted me to step into his world and swing until he had reason to destroy me. I didn't give him that. I gave him silence. But inside, I kept asking myself, why did she lie to me? Why protect him? Why wear that fake smile when her arm screamed the truth? The betrayal wasn't just his violence, it was her complicity. And once you recognize a mask, you can't unsee it. That day I drove past the restaurant. I didn't park, didn't enter, I just watched. Through tinted glass, through the reflection of the windows. She wasn't clumsy, she wasn't late, she wasn't tired, she was covering. The way he brushed past her, close, too close. The way his hand lingered on her lower back when he thought no one noticed. The way she didn't flinch, didn't resist. Not a victim, not entirely, something else. I kept my face calm when she came home that night, kissed her cheek, asked about her day, listened to the lies she stacked on top of each other like poker chips. Every night I listened, and every night I collected. Phone records, credit card receipts, late-night texts, hidden withdrawals. The story pieced itself together in silence. He wasn't just her boss, he was her refuge, her excuse, her secret. And I, husband, provider, father, was just her cover. The evidence arrived on a Wednesday. An envelope slid under my door. Photos, receipts. Her laughter captured in grainy stills with his hand on her arm, his lips too close to hers. I didn't feel rage, I felt clarity. That evening she walked into the kitchen, humming some song as she set her purse down. I slid the envelope across the table. "Open it," I said. She hesitated, her hand trembled. When the photos spilled out, her face went pale. She looked at me, eyes wide, desperate. "It's not what you think." I didn't blink, didn't raise my voice. I already know what it is. Her lips quivered, her body folded in on itself. She was breaking, unraveling in front of me. And still, I felt nothing. The next morning, his call came, early. His voice was ragged, panicked. "What did you just do? I lost everything. My accounts, my business, my name. It's all gone." I said nothing. I hung up. Across the table, she sat small, hollow, watching me. She had heard the call. She knew. I looked at her once, not with anger, not with love, just with finality. "You chose him," I said quietly. "Now see what that costs." Her face collapsed into her hands. A muffled sob broke the silence. I walked past her without touching her shoulder, without offering comfort. My silence was her sentence. Days later, she still tries, still stares across the table, eyes swollen, lips forming apologies that never reach me. But I am elsewhere. I eat in silence, sleep in silence. move through the house like a shadow that no longer belongs. She lost him, she's losing me. And the irony is cruel. She lied to protect her secret, and I used her silence to end them both. I don't need revenge, not anymore. I already have it. I saw the welt on her arm, and now she wears the welt on her life. Cold, permanent. I stand at the window, watching dawn bleed into the sky, and for the first time, I feel nothing at all.